Greetings, 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 my brothers and my sisters. This is Elder West coming to you today. And I'm going to be real brief, but I do want to talk to you. I want to talk to you because I have a word that's going to encourage you. It's going to encourage you. There's something that happened to me today. Me, my wife, and my daughter, and my son, we were out and we were doing certain things. And I found myself going back to the place that a lot of things began to happen in my life 8 years ago. And the thing about it, 8 years ago, that place was a painful place. But now it's a blessed place. Everything looks different now because of time. I had to allow time to take its course and run its course. And then after that time had ran its course, then I received the harvest, the blessing from the place that first started pain. And my thought today, and I want to encourage you briefly, is that from your painful place, God is birthing and God is releasing your blessing. Your painful place is a blessing. It hurt you some, but it's going to help you more. And see, the thing about pain, what pain does, pain separate. Pain separate what's fake and what's real. Pain brings forth. Pain also challenges. It causes what's in you to come out. This is like when you become angry. When you become angry, and you become angry before this person, you're talking to this person, say, leave me alone. But you get to a place where you say enough. And at that place where you say enough, they see the true you. And see what's happening now in the place where you are. God is bringing out the true you. God is shedding away the fake. God is shedding away the debris. God is shedding away the things that were instrumental in causing you in your process, in your stage, to grow from faith to faith and from glory to glory. But now you're at that place wherein it's time for everything to come together. And the thing about it, what's going to happen, your pain is going to become your history. And from that place where your pain was and it has become your history, that's where your power's at. And so what you need to do in the place where you are right now, you're in the process. In the process. It doesn't feel good in the process, but in the process, you are being developed, you're being matured, and you're being birthed forth. You're coming forth. God is causing something. God is causing life. God is causing gifts to come forth in you. And it just took some time. There are certain things that must settle. It ain't going to happen overnight. You can't push the cart before the horse. There are certain things in your life that it just takes time. The Bible said we go from faith to faith and glory to glory. There are steps and guidelines. The Bible said teaching, right on teaching, preaching, right on preaching. And so there's a process that you must allow its course to run forth. And once that process run forth, then that word in you will settle. That's why David could say that word. Have I seen it in my heart, O God, that I might not sin against thee. The reason why he could say that, because that word settled in him. In other words, he made many mistakes, but his heart was kept a channel open between him and God, wherein when he needed to get to God, he could just release and speak to God and talk to God. Whatever was going on, God, forgive me, God, I was wrong, and all that, and God will restore him. And so at the place where you are right now, God is removing everything. He's removing the weaknesses. He's removing the debris. He's removing excuses. He's removing anything and everything that would get in the way, and that would get in the way from the place, and that can't go to the place where you're going. See, because at the place where you are, you're being called to a greater dimension, a greater place, a greater plateau. Anytime there's change, anytime you're going from place to place or to another stage, there's a cutting. And when you're being cut, it doesn't feel good at all. And see, this pain also is a cutting. It's cutting, but also it's a separation. It's a release. See, the cutting, the pain that you are, God is releasing you. It doesn't feel good. Those ungodly soul ties, God is releasing from it. That situation, that mindset, that doubt, God is releasing you, cutting you away from it. And he's teaching you how to depend on him. That's why it feels like you keep going around the same old situation. The reason why you keep going on in the same situation, you haven't got the necessary instructions or the necessary wisdom that God wants you to have in that test, in that situation. And so now you at the place now God got your attention. God got your mind. God got your understanding. He got your focus. See, that's the purpose of your pain. God allowed pain to come is to make you more focused. See, because the more you hear God, the more you focus on God, the more you'll be able to emulate, the more you'll be able to imitate what he's saying, the more you'll be able to respond and hear the sound that's in you. Because there's a sound that's in you, and that sound, that sound in you, it wants to come out and come forth. And see what's happening. The pain is causing that sound to wake up. That pain is like the detonation that will fuse the bomb. And see, there's a bomb that's about to explode in you. There's a bomb of wisdom. There's a bomb of understanding. There's a bomb of peace. The purpose of this pain. Hear me and hear me well. And see, it once was painful. And see, you're going to come to a place where once you're going to say, it was my pain, but now my pain has become my history. And from that place, I'm from that place of authority, from that place of position. God is positioning you to a place and to a point wherein he's giving you authority and victory over those things that's been trying to attack you and overcome you. It's time to arise. The purpose for the pain. God bless you.